Yo guys, I'm back. I just got the results from Instagram, and it looks like everybody wants number two. Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Animation. Sorry for the inconvenience. I had to make it a part 2 because the first video was going to be way too long. But at least this video is going to be pretty short. It's only 9 minutes. But other than that, let's get into it. So I'm doing a voiceover actually because the original audio was messed up and I kind of needed to re-record it because it was recording my computer audio as well as my audio, but the computer audio was way too loud, and so it overtook my voice and you can't hear it. And so I'm gonna do this because it's way more convenient. So right now I'm actually just doing some sketches, and I changed his design a bit. I wanted to make his hat sideways, kind of like in the original, and he's kind of in a similar pose as the original, although the original had doing a peace sign, and here he's like faux shizzle, yo. He's doing that hand sign thing. I kept trying to, as you can see here, I kept trying to add like different things to his hands, but like, see, look, so I kept trying to do his hands differently, but I didn't know how his hands looked, so I redrew them. And then, yeah, so I drew the right hand, well, his left, and then it looked okay, but then his right hand didn't really look good, and so I redid that. But then I'm just like, nah, you know what, I'm just gonna use the hand I drew earlier and have him open hands. And the funny thing is when I posted it on Instagram, by the way, follow us at Instagram at team_animation.studios and at Eric_Unra. When I was posting it, I did like one of those new postings, and it was like a flashlight, and it kind of looked like he was about to get arrested. Yeah, you can see I'm like testing how he looks against the background. I'm just doing the sketch here. Oh yeah, I decided to also give him a nose. I think it looked a lot better with the nose. So yeah, it's a pretty good idea there. Right there, I'm starting to do the inking. I use an ink brush. If you want actually the brush, I can probably tell you where to get it if you comment, and I'll tell you. Here I'm just like trying to figure some stuff out with the hat. I'm really liking how things are going, and then I kept it with that. Add a little top thing, did on the edge, add the faux shizzle. Faux shizzle, yo. I don't know, do people even say faux shizzle anymore? I don't even know. I really like the way I did the jacket. He originally, in the original G-Bag, he had a giant necklace, a giant chain that said G-Bag on it, but I think that was excessive, and there wasn't really any room to add that. So I wrote G-Bag on his left chest, which actually I think looks a lot better. There you see I'm just doing the hands there. The pants are pretty hard because I'm not really used to drawing baggy pants, and I don't know how to do them. And writing G-Bag there. As well as faux shizzle, yo. I'm gonna keep saying faux shizzle, yo, until it's dead. Like, it was dead for a long time. I'm bringing it back and then killing it again. Yeah. I also, because originally I had to like stink lines because G-Bag, garbage bag. That's what it stood for, and he was like in a trashy area. But I think I just wanted to make him more like a gangster or just like a thug. Yeah. So here I'm bringing in colors and making color palette. Using a diamond brush, like a diamond shaped brush for a color palette, not only looks really good, but it also helps a lot. And here I'm just adding in colors. I didn't want everything to be like actually black, so what I did was I made the lines a slightly more navy, but still like a really dark navy. And then in his eyes I kept what's it called? I made his eyes a little brown, and then had that little transition there. Gave him some stuff. It was pretty fun. There I'm adding just like shadows and lights on his tusks. Funny story too is that what's it called? The hat really reminds me of one of my dad's hats, and it's really because it's a leather hat from Cuba, and it's like the same color and everything. And I didn't have it on me. I just thought of it, and I guess hey, that worked. And now I'm just gonna do green. I wanted to have. I didn't want his sweater or jacket to be like gray or something, because then it just looked too much like his skin. So I decided to give it like this army green color, and then maybe like this teal for his shirt, just to have some sort of contrast with the character and what he's wearing. There I am adding like desaturated yellowish green to his pants, and then I made it a little more desaturated and lighter to make that beige. There I am spinning my pen. I was actually thinking what I'm gonna do, and then looking at stuff. Okay, so now I'm actually starting, what's it called? Now I'm actually starting to do shading. I was actually showing here how I shade. I have two ways of shading. The first way I'm shading is actually doing this way, is you take a new layer, you make a clipping mask, and what you do is you set that layer to multiply, and pick a really vibrant purple. I usually like saturated purple because it gives that nice shadow look. And then once you're done with all your shadows, you can just bring your brightness down or opacity down, and it should look kind of like this. Yeah, I bring the opacity down later on. And then you could do the same thing with light, which is basically you take it and then you make another layer, you make a clipping mask, except I think I set it to overlay, and you use like a bright yellow or like, but the brightness has to be really high, so you have to take something up in the upper left corner area, so you get that, yeah, kind of like here. So I have, so if you're looking at my colors on the top right, I have like whitish yellow, and you just use that where the highlights should hit. I was talking about how I want my light to hit from the right side, so all my shadows are going to be on the left, and all my highlights are going to be on the right side. See, it looks pretty nice. I didn't really like how I made the wall. It really didn't look nice, and originally I did that trick in one of my last videos where you'd use the filter gallery, but actually I didn't really like it. And so what I did was I removed, what's it called? There you go. There. I removed the original, and then I added a stock photo that I found of a white wall. I added a brick texture to it, and then, yeah, I'm just doing some fake graffiti there. So I added a brick texture to it, and you know, did the filter layer thing. Yeah. So here I am just finishing up here. And actually I'm gonna see you guys later because the video is almost done. And so if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the last 2 seconds.